Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will talk about how you can make different type of plots by using ggplot2 package in R. This video is for beginners and advanced level as well. So, ggplot2 is the most popular package in R, and this is known as grammar of graphics. The main function in ggplot2 is ggplot and then small brackets. What this function will do? This function basically take a data frame as its first argument. Another function we have in ggplot2 is aes function. The purpose of this function is to give different colors to the elements. Then we have another function geom point. The function of this what this function will do, this function basically create different points in the plot. Then if you want to add different layers or if you want to modify a plot, you can use plus sign. So here we have our example number 1. So what we will do, so here for loading the ggplot2 library or activating it, you need to use ggplot2. And the second important thing is, first you need to download this package by using install package function. So here we have our dataset x-axis and y-axis, and this is the value of the dataset, and this is basically used to assign values. Okay, then we give the name to this dataset we give it the name like my data, and then here we use ggplot for creating a scatter plot. Okay, then here you can see geom point. As we previously discussed, geom point will add different points, and here this function basically give the visual representation. Okay, so we need to click on the run, and after some time it will give us the plot. Here you can see the scatter plot. Then if you want to create a histogram plot, you just need to change geom point to geom histogram. Here you can see this is geom histogram. Also, if you want to give the title, you need to add this lab function, and then inside the lab you can use give title to the plot, and also you can give title to the variables. So here this is our histogram plot. Here in the x-axis you can see the name my variable, and in the y-axis you can see count, and here the title is histogram. Then if you want to create a box plot, then you can use geom box plot function in the R. Okay, so here you can see this is the box plot. So another important function of the ggplot2 is you can use ggplot2 for combining multiple plot as well. So for combining multiple plots, you can use this function. Okay, so in first example we are combining histogram plots. Here you can see two histogram plot. So sometimes we have to combine multiple plots. If we are publishing something for publication, we have to combine different type of plots. So for combining different type of plots, we need to use the package cowplot. So for this, first you need to install the package, and then you have to activate the package by using library cowplot. Then you have to write the code for the histogram, and then for the scatter plot. In this example, actually we are combining the histogram and the scatter plot. That's why we use this. And then finally you have to use plot grid option to combine these two plots. After some time you will see the plots here. It will take little bit time. So here you can see two plots are here, scatter plot and also the cow plot. And one most important thing that I need to cover. Okay, then in ggplot, also ggplot is basically the part of tidyverse, which is also a very good package. So sometimes you have to upload your data in the CSV file or different file, and you need to create a plot for a specific column. So here we will show you how you can do this. So here for if you want to upload a CSV file, and if you want to read the file in R, you have to use read.csv function. Okay, so here in this example we are using a metadata of E. coli, and here you can see, if you want to see what is inside the file, you can use, I mean, if you want to see the header of the file, you can use head function. Okay, so in my file, you can see we have column sample, generation, different strain, and genome size. And we want to create a plot of genome size. So here we have a column of genome size. Then for making a scatter plot, you can use this plot function. Here you can see the scatter plot. So if you want to change the shape of these points, okay, you can use PCH. Okay, so here we use PCH8 is equal to 8. So here you can see the star-like shape in the plot. Okay. Then if you want to add the title in the plot, you can use the main. Main is basically used to give the title or heading to the plot. Okay. So here we are talking about simple plots, not the ggplot. Okay. Then for the histogram, you can use just the hist function, and you can make a histogram plot. So then for the box plot, we just need to use the box plot and then the column name. It will give us the box plot or the file name. So if we want to change the color in a simple, like without the ggplot2, if we want to change the color, we can just use col. It's basically used to change the color. And main is used to give the title. Then for the ggplot, as I already discussed about the ggplot2, now we will make use the ggplot2 and make a graph in the metadata, which is basically our CSV file. So I already covered about all these things: what is the point, what is the line, which function is used for which purpose. So if you want to add color in outside a plot, you can use call function, but if you want to add inside the plot, you can use fill function. Okay, so you can read all these if you want to know more about the ggplot2. Here we are making a scatter plot by using the metadata. Okay, here you can see our scatter plot. Then in the ggplot, you can also also label the axes. You can also give the background color to the plot. So here we are basically, here you can see that we change the shape of the point as well, and also we give the we are giving different colors as well. So you need to adjust different things. Here you can see our we also put the size as well, size for all these shapes. So basically in the ggplot uh, 2, you can adjust plot as you want. So what we are doing here uh, we are giving different build up theme to make very good plots. So here you can see the colors of the point show the number of generation, and the shape of the point indicate whether it is mutated or not. Okay, so you can adjust the size of the plots within geom points, but you don't need to include it in a is es function because the size is not linked to a variable. Okay, then histogram. If you want to create a histogram in the ggplot, as I previously discussed, you can use you can also use this function as well. Okay, geom bar as well. Why we are using this function? Because this function is required for a statistical transformation. So then if you want to specify a bin width, you can use this function, this. Okay, So then we have a box plot. I already talked about this plot as well, but here we are making some advanced level plots. So in the ggplot2, you can use geom box plot function to make a box plot. You can use ggtitle to give the title to the plot as well. Okay, and you can also add different color. Here we use the color background color. We use the color to give the background color, which is basically a gray. Okay, and then how you can make advanced level plot. So sometime you have to make a very advanced level plot for a publication. Now I will show you how you can do this. So here we have we have a data. So we are uploading a data in read.csv file, and we save our data in variable d. Okay, so we are basically what we are doing here, we will create a scatter plot of nucleotide diversity along the chromosome using the diversity column. So here we will only use the diversity column. uh, Here I will show you how many column we have in our data set. So we are going to use only the diversity column. So it will take some time. And then here we have all you can see we have total base, we have snap, we have a lot of columns like recombination. But we want to use only one column to make a ggplot2. Okay, so how we will make it? First, before making a plot, first we need to prepare a data. How we will prepare a data? We will first add a position column. Okay, and we will create a new column, position, which will represent the mid value between each window in the data set. Then we will scale the diversity value. Okay, we will estimate the diversity by using theta, phi, and heterozygosity. Okay, in the data set, which are multiplied by 10, then we will multiply it with the 10. Okay, then we will add the centromere in the data. We need to include the cent column, which indicate whether a window is within a centromeric region. This column basically contains true or false value, and we will add it by comparing the window location using logical operators. Okay, here you can see first we use column name. First we are fixing the column. Okay, then we are estimating the diversity, and then here you can see the summary of the diversity column. Okay, then we are adding the centromere by using logical operators. So here you can see all this, and then we are plotting the diversity. Here you can see our plot. It will show position in the x-axis and diversity on the y-axis. So if you want to add beauty in the column, you can use different function like so here you can use different type of function. Okay, and to add beauty in the column. Here we are adding the labels, chromosome position, here you can see, and then nucleotide diversity on the y-axis. Then here what we are doing, you can basically controls the limit of the continue axis in the ggplot by using scale x continue for x-axis and scale y continue for the y-axis. Okay, and if you want to change an axis to a log 10 scale, you can use scale x log 10 for x-axis and scale y log 10 for the y-axis. ggplot2 basically offer different option for scaling. So here you can see our plot. Then uh, we want to add different color. Okay, for adding different colors to a plot, we are using the color option. Here you will see very nice plot with different color. Another important thing in ggplot, alpha control the transparency of the points in your plot. The value of alpha can range from 0 to 1. Alpha 1 basically mean that full occupy, there is no transparency. Alpha 0 mean fully transparent, okay, which is invisible. Any value between 0 to 1 will give you semi transparency. So here we want to use 0.01, and you will see here, you can see transparent plot little bit. Then now we want to calculate the density by using the genome density function in ggplot2. Okay, it will basically calculate the density. So here you can see the density. Then we want to give different colors to it, okay, to make it a very nice plot. So here you can see different colors with the density. Another important thing is smoothing. What it is? To investigate potential confounded like sequence depth, GC content, we can add smoothing line to a scatter plot in ggplot2. What this will do? This will help spot the trend in high dimensional genomic data. For smoothing a plot, we can use genome smooth function to add a smoothing curve, mapping x and y to find the relationship like between the depth and the snip. Okay, so here we will use genome geom smooth function to create the smoothness in the plot. So here you will see a very good plot with the, here you can see the plot with smoothing inside the plot. Next what we are going to do in the ggplot2, basically use GAM to fit the smoothing curve for data set with more than 1000 rows. You can specify a different smoothing method by in the geom smooth. Okay, so if you want to specify, you can use it. Next we have another important thing, which is facting. What this will do, this will allow us to create a multiple plot based on subset of the data, which help us to visualize different type of group. Okay, so here we have two data set, and we took this data set from UCS genome browser. Okay, so for adding so here first we will check the structure of both the data set, then we will merge it, and then we will handle the possible mismatch. Okay, so first we are matching the, so here what we are trying to do, we are trying to merge these data set and add the repeat information from rpts into the mtfs data frame. Okay, so we are trying to merge different columns. Okay, and after merging, I will click first we have to download the data, it will take some time. Okay, then we need to merge the column. After merging the column, we need to plot the column to see the relationship between the recombination rate and distance to a motif. Okay, and here we use ggplot2. Here you can see our plot, which is about the distance and recombination. Next, in actually geom smooth function, it will basically estimate a smooth trend in the data set. Next we want to estimate the motif column between which contain two variation of a sequence motif. So here you can see uh, there are two different unique variation in the motif column. So if we want to group and give colors to the curves by motif sequence, we can use the different method and we can do it. Here you can see we give different colors to the motif. All both two motifs has a different colors here in the plot. Then if you actually in ggplot2 we have different methods to group the plots. Okay, so here we want to group two different plots. I mean, here we are making two different plots for different motifs. So here you will see two plots for two different motifs. Then we have two different methods, these two methods in the ggplot2. The first method will take a factor column and create a panel for each level and wrap it horizontally. What the second function will do, it will basically allows finder control by allowing you to specify the column to use for vertical and horizontal facts. So here you can see different plots. Then uh, for example we have this motif. Okay, on the THE1B repeats background, and it has a strong effect on this motif on the L2 repeat background. So you can get a sense of the data in the plot. So here you can see. Then in simple term, if you want to use facts wrap or a facts grid in the ggplot2, you have to use this symbol to specify the model formula, which basically tell or how to separate or group your data for facting. Here you can see. So here you can see two different plots. Okay, so if you want to fact by a chromosome, you just need to use this symbol and you have to write chromosome. If you have to fact by motif, you have to write here motif, as we discussed in the previous example. Okay, so by chromosome you will see a lot of plots starting from chromosome 1 to chromosome X. Okay, if you want to customize the plot by using theme, you can use here, you can see theme. We use axis.title to give title to the to add the size and the colors. We use panel.background to give background color, which is light gray. And if you want to give specific color to the strip, you can use strip.background. So you can customize your plot by using the theme function. So when you will run this code, you will see a very nice plot here. Then here we have a detail about everything, what axis.title.x and y. What it will do, this will modify the font size and the color of the axis title. Then axis.text, what this will do, this will modify the font size of the axis tick label. Then title, it will modify the font size and style of the plot. So you have all these information, you can read all this information and customize your plot. So then we have, you can use different built-in themes that are in ggplot2. Okay, we have three different function. This function basically uh, designed with a white background and there will be no grid line inside the plot. Another which is theme classic style with simple axis, no background grid. Then theme bw, this will give you black and white theme with white background and black grid lines. So here we have another example. In this example we are using theme minimal. So what you will see in the plot, you will see plot with a white background with no grid line. Here you can see with a white background. Now we are using theme BW. What you will see in this, you will see black and white theme with a white background. So after running this code, here you can see plot with white background. So this was all about today topic. Thank you so much for watching this.